Hi everyone, my name is Rui, and in this video we're going to be revisiting the DataMiner Scheduler. But unlike the previous video where we focused more on how to use it, link in the description by the way, in this video we're going to be focusing more on use cases and examples. A little context first. The automation engine allows you to easily automate control operations on your devices, like changing parameters and settings. You can do a lot of complex stuff with it, but the simplest example would be, for example, toggling something on or off. In this demo, I would like to start by scheduling something just as simple. Perhaps toggle the admin state on network interfaces. This is a representation of the topology of our simulated multi-site network that we use on this system to book connections or anything related to networking between different locations. It's a spine leaf architecture. This is one of such switches. Imagine I want to enable and disable the admin state on certain ports at certain hours of the day. The scheduler got you covered. In the List tab at the bottom, click Add to add a new schedule task. Give it a name like Disable Admin State. On the Schedule tab, simply choose when it should happen. I'll say, for example, at 7 p.m. every day. Additionally, you can select the period of time when this task should be active so that it can expire after a certain date, or you can set it to expire after running a certain number of times. Finally, we set the action. There are several types. In this case, we are looking for a script that I already created to set admin states. I hard-coded the switch and network interface for simplicity, so all that's left is setting the on or off flag. And that's it. Now the admin state on Ethernet 1 will be disabled every day at 7 p.m. Obviously, we will not wait until then, so I'll just manually trigger the task to show you. As you can see, the interface is disabled. Doing this with just one interface is not very realistic, but you can just as easily schedule it for a number of different switches and interfaces simultaneously by easily extending the automation script. So, if I open the task, go to Actions, and use this script instead, you will see I will disable admin states for every other interface. And I could easily do the same to several other switches simultaneously. The thing about scripts is that they can do anything you want, meaning you can schedule anything you want. The scheduler is awesome for reporting. This dashboard monitors all server disks and their KPIs. There's aggregated disk usage, read-write rates, minimum, maximum, and average values, and historical trend graphs depicting the data over time. You know you can already share dashboards to give real-time visibility on metrics and data to your stakeholders, but for other people, perhaps you just want to send out periodic document reports. So again, we can add a new task, schedule it to run weekly at 5 p.m. And as for actions, simply select email and start filling the fields as if you were sending a normal email. For the purposes of this demo, I'll just send it to myself. Going to call it disk report. Click on the include report or dashboard checkbox and select the one we were looking at before, called disks, under the Dashboard Showcases folder. I would like to point out here that since you also design your own dashboards, that means you fully control what data to show, how, when, and to whom. When the scheduled task runs, I will receive the report in my inbox as an attached PDF file. When I open it, you can see the aggregated disk data taken at that time. This one is kind of similar. This is a dashboard displaying the active alarms. I want to automate the periodic upload of this alarm table in its PDF form to a network shared folder for reporting or archiving purposes. This can be done by choosing the Upload Report to Network Share action type. fill in the address of the file share host, fill in the remainder of the path. If the network share requires authentication, you can fill it in right here. I don't need to do so for now. Choose your preferred format, MHT or PDF. You can optionally prefix the name of the generated document, for example, with report_. Select the dashboard you want to print out, and you're all done. When the task runs, the generated PDF document will be dropped into the specified network share, as you can see here in my personal shared folder. When I open the document, we can see all the alarms that were present at the time when the task was run. These were just a couple of examples, and we didn't even cover all action types. By leveraging DataMiner's powerful capabilities, its data, its automation engine, its user-definable dashboards and apps, and combine it with the scheduler, you can sit back and let DataMiner do the work. We have tons of more content available on our Open Dojo community. Do give us a visit, and don't forget to register to keep up with everything and anything ICT, media, and broadband. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time.